I didn't bring any extra smoke. Oh, I think I'm out of smoke. You got any pine needles? Sadly, no.
Green or?
Nah. We might be doing this without smoke. I thought I had enough for my house, but I didn't. Burr comb. They love to make it in all the empty spaces, and we love to get rid of it. So this was one of the package installs, and what we'd like to see is every bit of the frames covered up with wax and stuff. These are angrier than the bees at my house. I might regret not having smoke with me today. My bees I didn't have but one buzz in my face for the whole process. Of course, it's an hour and a half later in the day than when I started over there. Look at them all going for my hands. They are not happy bees. Okay, we got some nectar and we got stuff drawn out over here. That's good on the outside frame. That's real good. Hopefully the other outside frame's the same way. And we're gonna leave them be, so to speak, as soon as we see evidence of a queen. Oh, look at that. See, look, can you zoom in there and see all the little baby larvae inside those openings? Can you see that? The little coils inside the openings? And this stuff right there, that's capped babies. They're about to hatch. So that's good news. And the queen could be on this frame, but I don't need to look anymore. I just see a whole lot of capped brood, it's called, and uncapped larvae. And if my eyes were a tad better, I could see the queen's eggs, but I can't see those. These are some buggy bees today. Look at all that capped brood there. If you happen to see the queen, William, I know you've seen her before, so just holler out. It's important that we identify her if we can, but because they're so agitated and I don't have smoke up and it's getting dark, I really shouldn't look at anything else other than I want to see if it's got wax drawn out on every one of the frames. That frame looks like it's got wax and honey too, so that's good news. This is a little beetle trap. They got these things called hive beetles. I'm going to put a beetle trap on there. Let's see now, my hive tool. Where is the hive tool? Back in the box. So what I saw, just to rewind, I saw cat brood and I saw larva. And I saw all the frames are good. So I'm going to run to my truck and grab another box and we're going to put it on top of this baby, okay? So that way they can start building up and the top box will be the one we'll use to collect the honey. Look at that, it's going crazy for my hand, huh?
Yeah, I don't think they like that very much.
No, so where did I set that? Will you hand me that, this is just vegetable oil. So they got these little black beetles called hive beetles. Sometimes you'll even see them on the top of the box. And they just mess up the bees. And if there's a lot of bees, the bees keep the hive beetles under control and squish them all into one corner, which is fantastic. But we'd rather, nowadays the bees will just run into that now that I've got this there. Okay, I gotta run to my truck and get another box for this one, okay, William?
Okay.
That's a good sign. Oh wait, you know what? That's a medium super. Okay, so this next one will also be for the bees. When it gets full, we'll put a third one on. That one will be for honey. The side up. Did I leave the sugar water in my truck? How many trips can I make? Look at all the hive beetles trapped in the corner there.
That's what I was just looking at. I was trying to zoom in and see those.
That's why the bees are there. Those are like warrior bees, just keeping the
Okay, well, it makes sense then.
hive beetles cornered up.
All right, get off there, bees.
So I'm going to be away from Thursday till my first day back is Tuesday, which will probably be a long day at work.
Uh-huh.
So I've been gone for a while. But soon after that, I'll come by and check this again and give them another 3/4 gallon. Wait, that doesn't have a feeder on that one. Another gallon of food. Look at, they're right up into the top already. That's good, I guess. I don't know. I know on some of my other hives, it seems like it'd be like 3 days, 4 days later, they wouldn't have gotten any sugar out, but that one will probably find it right away. One down.
If you want to hit stop on that one so we have each separate one,
Sounds good.
you hit,
Oh, you want me to hit it?
it won't work with mine.
Oh, we'll just keep going.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna take this out. Oh, you little angry guard bees at the front door. Not at all happy about that. Look at all that burr comb, bro. Look at this.
Wow.
We don't want burr comb there, ladies. I know you do. You're just doing your thing. There's honeys in that too. They'll use it later. Now this was the nucleus hive that we acquired. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
This is so much easier than bending over at my house. Oh, I hate my hives. I can't wait to get my frames built up. Ladies, that's a no-no. Don't
No,
do that.
they're not happy.
Oh, I think I just squished a bee. Oh well, that'd be all right. Now, remember that one we had wax drawn out all the way to the end? It's not looking like that here, but we'll take a look. Oops. See, we want them to draw that out. And I thought because of the resources that they had, they'd be okay. But apparently they're not okay. So I may buy another feeder and bring it by on this one, okay? I'll mail order some tonight.
Okay. Starting.
So you can see through here, they've got a lot of wax drawn out. I mean, they're starting to draw out wax. Look at all this between there.
Just
There's
not
probably
to the
honey
end
in
yet.
those, huh?
Just not to the end yet.
Yeah, we want it all the way to the end before I put another box on it.
Right.
All those broke now. And there's gonna be probably honey syrup dripping out of them maybe. So we got honey on the top of this. You could just see that dark honey. And the brood and such should be closer to the middle of the frame if they're doing their good work. I don't see any evidence of brood or anything right there. That wasn't one of the existing frames. This was one of the nuke frames. And hopefully it has got brood on it. Lots of brood on it. Let me just do a quick check at this side. It's getting a little bit dark, but I see brood, I see larvae that's not yet capped, I see more larvae, I see honey, I see pollen. I'd love to see the queen. Lots of larvae, good signs all. So if you see larvae uncapped and capped, you're in good shape. Yeah, if those were queen cells, I'd cut them off, but right now they're just taking up space and it's harmless, I guess. So in theory, now would be the best time to stop because I've seen what I want to see, but I'll take out one more just for general purpose. Just because the bees are really agitated and I like to challenge myself. Ooh, lots of cat brood. And that might be the, wait, I don't think this one had a marked queen, so I don't know what's on the back of that bee. That's not a bee, it just got something on the back. Lots of cat brood. This looks fine, okay? There's an empty queen cell. Getting it ready for next year. All right, I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm gonna have to get some feeders because I gotta fill these other ones up before I put another frame on top, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But at least they seem to be actively doing good work. I'm gonna put this last one in and take the frame out. I'm gonna go get the oil. It doesn't come with a soy sauce thing. I just bought that at Amazon. Note to self, that was the first one I didn't pour before I put it in. I want to see how full it is. I guess that's about right. Some say half, some say third. You know how that is around here. Everybody's got a different opinion. If I had smoke, I'd try to smoke some of those girls off. So next time I'm going to come back with probably some front feeders. And hopefully we can put another box on this one. Woo! Okay, so this is the one the ants are getting, and that's almost fermented. That's just nasty.
Sure is.
So the bees aren't even really taking that.
We definitely need to put some ant stuff out.
Yeah, bees haven't even touched that. So they never liked that pollen patty, which is kind of odd. Thought they might have. So this one didn't do as good as that one. Interesting, I don't know why. You know, could have been the ants. You know what I mean, Vern?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But I see cat brood, bro. Let's see, this was a package bee, so we should have a marked queen. Lots of cat brood there and larvae. Okay, so they're doing their work with what they've got. They'll want more so they can expand. There's a big drone.
Mm-hmm.
See the big drone right there? Lots of cat brood. Okay, so the queen's doing, and larva. I mean, that's just terrific. And like I said a dozen times, if I had good eyes, I could probably see the eggs. But just to reiterate, the fact that there's eggs and larvae means if the queen happened to be gone, which we don't expect, she could have only been gone for a couple of days, and the workers could take some of those larvae or eggs and raise a queen from it if they noticed that she was gone. Maybe she's on this frame. She should have a big yellow dot on her. This side of this back frame is least likely. Okay. Okay, I didn't know. You know, I've never.
We saw her last time.
Yeah, I don't remember with this one or not.
I know we saw all 3 queens
Oh,
last.
is that her? Oh, that's her right there. That's a queen right there. Weren't these queens marked? That one right there on the corner. See it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a queen. I thought we had marked queens with these packages.
I don't think so. I don't think they were marked.
Oh, maybe they weren't. Thank you. But we found the queen. She's doing her good work. I got something on my ankle. Hopefully it's just an ant. Okay, not totally discouraging because I really don't know how fast they fill these frames up with wax. I know they could do it that fast because they did it. I'm missing a frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guess not.
You gonna pull the insert out of the front of this one also?
Yeah. I don't know. This one's still got a lot of work to do now that I think about it. It's only, you know, that one had every frame covered with bees. This one's only got half of its frames covered with bees, so I might leave it for a little bit.
Okay.
And I may go ahead and put some sugar in here, see what they do with it. Probably won't hurt them. Look at all the hive beetles up in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, those are ants in this case. I don't know why they're in the corner.
You gonna hit in?